Rites of passage in Africa can range from circumcision without anesthetic to birth charts and fattening rooms. African cultures focus on building community through creating families. Many cultural initiation rites mark the transition from one phase of life into another. Welcome. In this video, we are going to see 10 initiation rites of African tribes, and I bet number 9 will shock you. New to this channel, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and also share so others can be part of the family. Let's go. Number 1. Acquiring cattle. In many cultures, cows play an important role. In India, for example, many people consider cows to be sacred. In Africa, they also play an important role in proving you can provide for a family. In the Bantu-speaking tribes of South Africa, Swaziland, and Zimbabwe, a man must work for his family until he can grow a substantial herd of cows. Only then can he get married. Unfortunately, this has caused most men to have to wait until their 40s to finally find an official wife, and this has left many women waiting. Number 2. Bull jumping. In Omo Valley, Ethiopia, when a young man is of age to get married, he must first prove he is dexterous and deft. He does this by undressing and running naked over the backs of a line of prize bulls 4 times. If a person successfully completes this initiation rite, he passes into manhood and will be allowed by his community to marry. Number 3. Circumcision. In Eastern Cape, South Africa, Shona boys who are becoming men are circumcised without an anesthetic. They are then sent away to live in the bush in a structure made by their elders for up to about 2 months and with only a blanket and a few other supplies. This traditional practice, as with others in this list, has come upon criticism in modern times, as sometimes the circumcisions are botched, leaving the lives of the young men in danger. Number 4. Fattening rooms. In contrast with Western ideas of beauty, in Nigeria, being obese as a woman is considered highly attractive. It is thought that only people who are well off can afford to feed their wives a lot of food. An overweight woman is considered to be a sign of both wealth and health for her and her husband. But most people are not naturally as fat as rich men in this area of the world would like. In order to compensate for the difference and add on some pounds before their wedding day, brides-to-be of the wealthy are sent off to fattening rooms where they are fed large amounts of food and they basically eat, sleep, and pass the time. Women can spend 6 months in fattening rooms, living transformed for their new lives of luxury. Number 5. Sexual cleansing. Adolescent girls in Africa, just as boys, undergo rites of passage into adulthood. In Malawi's southern region, girls can be sent from their village to a camp to be taught how to please their future husbands in bed by older women in the community. Upon return to their communities, they are encouraged to have sex with a man in order to complete their initiation, even at the age of 10. This is called sexual cleansing by those who encourage it, and in regions where it is practiced, it is a deeply entrenched tradition that has lasted generations, largely due to the fact that so much of the population lives beneath the poverty line, and encouraging the girls to have intercourse and get married is a way for family to cut down on costs. If you are enjoying this video and want more, please don't forget to click on the notification bell. Number 6. Birth charts. Babies born in African communities also undergo certain rituals. One is having a birth chart drawn up. A birth chart contains a person's talent as well as their personality traits, much like a Western horoscope. Having this chart done can help parents choose a name for their child. The information discovered can lead to a name that is said to suit the new human. If their name matches with their birth chart, it is said that the person will remain focused on their life's work by being reminded of it each time their name is called out. Number 7. Female genital mutilation. The Maasai in Kenya are known to practice female genital mutilation. The act involves cutting off part of the clitoris or even all of the external genitalia of an adolescent girl. Obviously, this is extremely painful and can result in lifelong complications that can be deadly and lead to infertility as well as complications during childbirth. Number 8. Courtship dances. Some tribes, like the Wadabi of Niger, have men dressed up and wear makeup to attract the attention of female judges. This is done as part of an annual festival that has men dance for the women and show their teeth. Those with the best moves and funniest dress and the widest eyes and teeth are said to have the best chance of finding a mate, at least for that night. Number 9. Flogging. Strangely enough, some groups also whip their men into adulthood. The Fulani people of Nigeria are said to flog men to prove how brave and tough they are and how much pain they can really endure. Following the flogging ceremony, which takes place in a public ring, those who did well are allowed to marry the person of their choosing. Number 10. Clothes wrapping. A slightly less harmful tradition is that found in Igbo, Eastern Nigeria. It involves wearing a piece of expensive cloth through the streets. When a young man is of marrying age, he is investigated by the local community to see to what degree he is an eligible bachelor. Those who meet the right criteria for eligibility are allowed to purchase an expensive piece of cloth, which they wear parading through the community as a sign of passing into the age of marriage. Let me know in the comment section which of these initiation rites do you think is weird and which you think is okay to be continued. See you there.